Hello friends, welcome to Technique and you're watching the camera review of the new Nokia 7.1. So after announcing the Nokia 6.1 Plus in India a few months back, Nokia has now announced the new upgraded variant, the Nokia 7.1 with HDR10 display and Zeiss optics in the camera. So let's find out how good the device is for the price of Rs 19,999 in terms of the camera department. Let's first have a look at the hardware offered. It has a 12 megapixel primary camera with f-stop 1.8 aperture and a secondary 5 megapixel camera for depth sensing along with a dual LED flash. For selfies, it's an 8 megapixel shooter with f-stop 2.0 aperture. There is also a screen flash available. Now, how good is the device in terms of the camera? Let's find out. Let's first have a look at the daylight samples taken with the Nokia 7.1. The daylight shots have come quite good in terms of the overall clarity, the colors are quite good and offers good details as well. The sharpness levels in the photo is also acceptable for a phone in this price segment. The colors are not saturated and are closer to reality. The dynamic range is good and there is also Auto HDR mode available, which is the best option to go with. Overall, we would say the daylight captures were good. Now let's have a look at the close-up images. Here again you could see good details in the photos and sharpness levels are also good. The images have vibrant colors and the focusing speed is also pretty good. Overall it did a good job in close-up images and details are good. Now moving on to the low light images. With adequate artificial light, the image shot on the Nokia 7.1 looks decent with f-stop 1.8 aperture. It is definitely an improvement over the 6.1 Plus in terms of the low light photography. In extreme low light captures, you can see noise creeping in and Nokia has done a decent attempt to contain them. While this is decent performance, we still feel the Mi A2 has better low light performance in this segment. Next, looking at the portrait samples. The dual camera does a good job and they have come out well. The portraits are good and the edge detection is also fairly accurate. There is also bokeh editor where you can edit the amount of blur you need after you have taken the images. This can also be set before taking the images using the sliding mechanism. The video recording on the device is available at 1080p resolution at 30 fps and also offers electronic image stabilization. There is also 4K recording available but does not have stabilization enabled. The video quality is good and there is also good stabilization being offered. The video quality overall looks decent for a pricing. Finally, the selfie experience. The 8 megapixel f2.0 camera on the Nokia 7.1 takes decent selfies. The skin tones are good and the details in the selfies is acceptable. While the segment is filled with selfie performers, the Nokia 7.1 does a decent job here. The low light selfie performance and with screen flash is average at its best. The Nokia 7.1 also offers portrait mode in selfies and the performance is iffy and edge detection is average. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Nokia 7.1. It is an 8 megapixel wide angle camera which can record videos in 1080p resolution. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front facing camera on the Nokia 7.1. So summing up, how good is the camera on the Nokia 7.1? The 7.1 camera performance is quite good and does improve upon the 6.1 Plus with better optics and aperture values. While most people won't have much to complain with the camera on the Nokia 7.1, it still falls short of being the best in class. So that was the camera review of the Nokia 7.1. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is Number signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.